like rocket fuel. It's the young, incredible.
From the banks of the Ohio River, there's a look at Paul Brown Stadium here in Cincinnati, Ohio. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New England Patriots and the Cincinnati Bengals. It's the final 3 weeks of the season. Still plenty to play for here as we're underway in Week 15. This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Here we go. 180!
Here we go, D. Get off the field.
Black!
26
On first down,
Pick it up.
Garoppolo.
Outside, guys. Outside.
That's
Let's get
caught
off the
by
field.
Montgomery.
Let's get off the
5
field.
yards on the game's first play, second down.
Boom! Yeah,
I like it,
baby.
I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so, and gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Watch twist. He's crashing.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be third down.
Brings up third down and 5.
Here we go,
Third play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5.
Watch twist, Nick! Nick!
Watch twist.
Hey, Haywood!
Hey, watch this.
Nick!
Out.
Now this time, Garoppolo will throw. Escaping the pressure right. It's caught. Nelson. That one goes for 30 yards.
Let's go.
Well, things are looking pretty darn good on this first drive, aren't they? Came right out, set the tone, this time with a big pass play.
And if the peek behind the curtain that they gave us for their game plan today, I don't think that's going to be the last one we see.
I think you're exactly right about that.
Here we go,
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
12, fellas, here we go. 12, fellas, here we go. Hey, exit.
Garoppolo looks to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
I know there would be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and ended up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down.
Check 99.
I got you.
I got him. All me.
There's Garoppolo to throw. This one grabbed by A.J. Green. That one good for 17 as a setup better now for third down.
61, match box, light. Switch it. 12. Hey, gun.
Garoppolo going to try and throw on third. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Eli Apple. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line. Mecole Hardman, the intended target. But no doubt, a very disappointing end to what was a pretty strong opening drive.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there for them. If you don't like what you see, just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there. You saw the end result.
Very good starting position for the Patriot offense as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47.
Go!
Yeah, check. Hey, Mike. Hey, no, let's switch the mic right here. We'll go Mike 40, Mike 40. Silver.
After the interception, here's Trubisky.
49, check 49.
Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
No. Off.
Ran, tough. Hey, Alpha.
Check your hot read. Tight dog.
Now Trubisky to throw. And his pass incomplete.
Trubisky's pass. Thrown to the sideline, incomplete.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion.
Weapon.
Don't let him breathe, defense.
Ran, tough. Hey, high 7.
Check. Lucky. Kill.
From the shotgun is Trubisky.
Slam.
It's caught. Jones. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
Go.
Give him 19 there as the drive marches forward.
1st down, Patriots.
180. Alert.
Out of the gun, Trubisky.
Kill.
Robinson's got it. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Allen Robinson hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive as we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM, it always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Check three.
Now a handoff looking right. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game. And that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing in the line of scrimmage.
I got you.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. Lets it go for Nelson. And that's caught inside the 30. A big play there for Cincinnati. 45 yards.
That's a great job of working the sideline right there. I love how he tracked the football the whole way. Just reached up and pulled it in, had excellent field presence to understand where he was in order to make that play happen.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
21. Hey, gun. Motion.
Garoppolo now. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. Different story this time around. We had that huge gain, followed by a sizable loss here. Defense went 3-4. They got some push from the inside.
And this is something in a 3-4 you don't normally get because the nose tackle who got the sack, he's usually responsible or ends up getting double-teamed and sometimes triple-teamed. How about him working his way back and putting the big guy on the ground?
So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
11. Safety creep. I got you.
To throw, it's Garoppolo. Got his man. That's Mecole Hardman, the rookie. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
11 yards on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
And the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all. And now they're looking at 3rd down here. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Here we go.
Now the Bengals on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Oh, he may have gotten lucky. Tried to dump it off underneath on the check down. Nearly picked. Instead, it's incomplete.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
And things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to the goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
The lead cut to just 4 as they kick it away and turn things over to their D.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Let him know.
From the gun, it's Trubisky. Looking downfield for Jones. And this is taken in at the 5. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Julio Jones ties LT with his 31st touchdown of the year. And the Patriots are able to strike quickly for 6. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken very short. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things out with a 1st and 10.
Hey, alert 3.
Now they try the right side here. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
All day, baby.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
39. No gain on this defense. No gain. 21. Smooth. Hey, gun. Check, Mike, 39. 1, 2, 3.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Garoppolo. And that's complete. It's Green here. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 18 yards on that one, and the Bengals are moving. First down.
21. Here we go.
QB's trash. Let's go.
1, Omaha. Hey, Charlie. I got you.
From midfield, here's Garoppolo. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep two hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish.
Protein spill.
Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
Now a handoff here to his running back. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a third down.
It's 3rd and 10.
The Bengals on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. He'll let this go for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. Mecole Hardman, the intended target.
All day.
Well, if you go by the numbers, you'll find as the temperature goes down, so does the passing efficiency. And now that we're in December, even the routine throws are going to be harder for the quarterbacks. And this one, it winds up getting picked off.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, to see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been.
And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. 3 touchdown passes now for Mitchell Trubisky. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. So a very short kick here. This will be taken by one of the up men. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Here we go.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not have the balls go through goalposts.
13. Hey, gun.
The 34-yard line.
To throw again on second down. Garoppolo. He's got his tight end complete. It's Green. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down.
5-yard gain.
Here we go.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10.
You can't block me. You can't block me.
And they give this time to the tailback.
Go.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Hey, seam 6.
From the 45 on second down, Garoppolo. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. Mecole Hardman, the intended target. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December.
Season of giving.
Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he throws.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. On first down, they look downfield, and it's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown.
Touchdown, baby.
Josh Gordon, touchdown number 15 on the year. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone.
Let's go.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. They run on first down as they're able to get this forward for about 4. Tackle made by K1 Short.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out of it as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for second down. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be third down.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
180! 39. Come on, boy.
21, 21. Here we go.
You better be ready.
Hey, Zoo.
Shift! Watch the shift!
Hey, check, Mike. Go ahead, go ahead. Man.
Looking to throw. Garoppolo. And that is incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. And they'll move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming.
I got you, I got you.
Switch! Switch!
White. Hey, wahoo!
They do go for it. It's Garoppolo. Now this is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Patriots take over, and they're going to have terrific field position. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Greystone travel. Hey, 18.
Throwing here, Trubisky. And an alley to run. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Trubisky. That's going to be caught. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Let's go!
Solid catch there for a man who's been so brilliant this year. Worth pointing out, as we were talking about earlier, there has never in the 60-year history of the award been a pass catcher, tight end, or wide receiver that has taken home the MVP trophy.
And the best receivers I've talked with, they know that stat, and it drives them crazy because they understand that without a quarterback, they don't make...
And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Allen Robinson, as the first half is winding down, as his guys continue to pour it on. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and the rout is on here in this first half.
Bengals 3.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken short. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
Let's go.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Here we go.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And here we go again.
Lock. Hey, gun.
Garoppolo. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football. This will be fielded at the 6. And they'll have good field position here as he's out of bounds up at about the 34-yard line.
At their own 34-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on here.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. First possession in the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Lock!
Now the former fourth-round pick, it's Kalen Ballage. And he's going to get hit at the line of scrimmage and driven backwards. DeMarcus Lawrence in on the tackle.
Here we go. 21. 11.
Check.
I got you. 21.
Hatchet.
Hey, check 24.
Hey, alert. Say hot.
Looking to throw on second down. Garoppolo. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. DeMarcus Lawrence in there to get him. Sack number 14 for him on the year. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Up front, the struggles continue for this offense among the line. What can they do? Change the play calling? What?
I think part of that, yes, changing some of the play calls, some screens, some draws, some misdirection. You want to run any type of a play that will influence these guys to continue to get upfield and find a way to use that against them and slip things in behind them. So some quick passes could work as well.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Julio Jones. Standing alone with a new NFL record 32nd touchdown as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and the lead will swell by one more. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. K1 short with a sack. That's 315 pounds of man right there.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Here we go.
Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17.
Wants to run.
Six. Hey, gun.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked picked off at the 39. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his second interception of the game, and so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
Going for the deep ball. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Josh Gordon, his second TD of the game and 16th of the season, as his guys continue to pour it on. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Gun. Hey, Foxtrot. Hey, check that.
Throwing now is Garoppolo.
Three buzz.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Sacked by Brandon Graham. He's been doing that since he entered the league in 2010.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
Yeah, they just can't get out of their own way right now. It's created an avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right on top of them. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And the Patriots take over. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And last time out, another touchdown, and I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the fourth quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this was just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats? You and me, trying to get to the airport.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Julio Jones, 61 yards, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and the lead will swell by one more. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency.
65.
Move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues.
Second and 10.
Here we go.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Check the outs. Show it up.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 1, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
65.
Now Garoppolo. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Now let's see. And the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. Garoppolo looks to throw. And now here is another interception. Cordray Tankersley with a pick. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line.
At the 50-yard line.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. Now it's Trubisky. He's going to let this one go deep. This is caught inside the 15. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Allen Robinson, 50 yards as his guys continue to pour it on. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and that will extend this big lead.
63, Bengals 3.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Here we go.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point.
Oh, yeah!
That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 10.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Bengals on 3rd down. Not so hot. 2 for 9 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Now a handoff looking right.
Run, and run it.
Give him 9 on the carry, but it's not enough, and it'll be 4th down.
You know, we might start getting some props here in the booth. You know, that one that says the D and then the fence that you put up next to it. How about that? They brought out the jumbo package and still couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage enough to pick up that 1st down.
Impressive. They were ready defensively for that jumbo set. They're already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down.
Kill. Yes. Kill. Turn up.
Oh, and I think he went backward. He did. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And the Patriots take over, and they're going to have terrific field position. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Mike 54.
You go night.
Now it's Trubisky. And this is caught by Watkins. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. The end result, 21 yards. Now Trubisky. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Julio Jones there to make the grab as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And the lead will swell by one more. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken very short. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
At their own 29-yard line.
Let's go now.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line.
Okay, Brady, I see you.
It's third and
The Bengals on third down. Just a 20% success rate at 2 of 10. This is 3rd and 9. And he's going to come up a few yards short of the first. They get him to the ground at the 37. That'll be good for 6, but now it's 4th down. Garoppolo to throw for it on 4th. And able to catch it, but he's out of bounds. And the throw took him beyond the sideline, and that's going to be a turnover on downs. So they have now gone for it on 4th 4 times, and they have converted no times.
I know we talk about analytics and how it's entered into the game, and there's a good percentage that says, go for it. You will actually make a good percentage. In this case, the analytics just went right out the window. 0 for 4. They've got to start looking at things in a different way.
brings up 2nd and 3 at the Bengals 30-yard line.
180. Max 40.
18.
I got you.
Mike looking to throw again on 2nd down. Trubisky. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. In the pocket, chucked it away, flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose it down on the grounding call.
Hey, echo.
Check 26, check 26.
From the shotgun is Trubisky. And Robinson with a big catch. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A gain of 22.
Bravo.
Got to get the point. Get on the point right here.
On 1st and 10, it's Trubisky.
Kill.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Joey Bosa, what a season he continues to have. His 15th sack of the campaign. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
Jam him.
Here's Trubisky.
Hey, watch the shift.
This complete to Jones. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. So another score there. And often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the 4th quarter. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be taken short. And he'll take this across the 25 Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for it. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Sponge.
On 2nd and 12, Garoppolo. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never play the starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. On 3rd down, they go Montgomery. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Hey, check Mike. 21. 39. 11.
Hey, Haywood. Crunch.
Garoppolo going to go on 4th down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. DeMarcus Lawrence. And now the football's going to go over, already being placed at the 15-yard line.
Set up. 180.
Mike 40, Mike.
Alert. Hey, exit.
Check Mike 40. Check Mike 40.
Oh, Trubisky going to throw. Dorsett's got it. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
That's what they call us.
CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. This will be taken very short. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
Let's go.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in a game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
And some room to maneuver. He's got the lane, and there he goes. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it. And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When you go to the backup, let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise. We get whistles and a timeout on the field.
First down, Patriots.
180! Hey, alert, 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 alert! You ain't doing nothing.
Looky here, Trubisky wants to throw it. Looking deep for Julio. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. He was looking for Julio Jones, his Pro Bowl receiver. That'll bring up second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
I got you.
Now Trubisky to throw. Looking downfield for Jones. In a double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5.
Yeah, let's go.